Hi Scorpio, I will be doing an intuitive 6-card spread for you. Okay, so first from the top left we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands symbolizes communication, especially regarding ceremonies, weddings, engagements. This is sort of news that will be coming to you, and it could very well be your engagement, your marriage, attending a wedding, receiving a wedding invitation, looking at wedding rings, something to do with a ceremony. It doesn't necessarily have to be a wedding. I mean, this card does traditionally imply it is a wedding, but perhaps it could be some sort of special ceremony to you that involves family, friends, audiences of some kind attending some sort of ceremony, celebrating a union perhaps, or an achievement even. If this is in relation to love, then I feel as though there will be talks of marriage and settling down for you. If you aren't being proposed to, then I feel as though this topic will come up with your partner in your conversation, and this might be a time or a month where you really sit down and discuss these things in a rational and adult manner. You're looking to move on to the next stage of the relationship, and I feel as though whatever is happening with this partner, it's fated. They're supposed to be in your life, because we do have the Star card, which is all about fate and destiny, and we do have the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful wish card. We also have the Page of Wands, which indicates this strong message of love. Now, if you are single, I feel as though you could be lonely in a way, which is indicated by the Five of Cups here. You might have broken up with someone. You might have called an engagement off. If you have been single for quite some time now, I feel as though around this time there could be a certain emphasis placed on couples around you and people settling down and people getting married. In hindsight, it makes you feel somewhat lonely. But I must remind you here, I feel as though someone is coming in for you, and it could be a fire sign that's coming in for you, Scorpio. And this person could be marriage material. So they could very well come in January. They perhaps might come later. I feel as though it is closer to at least the first quarter of this year. So keep your eyes peeled, but there'll be lots of communication between you and this person. And it could mean that they're overseas, or they just, you know, they're quite witty, they're a conversationalist, they like to talk, they've got fiery energy around them. So this could indicate this person that's coming in for you. If it's regarding a work situation, I feel as though there's victory at work. There's some sort of ceremony I mentioned. It could be something like a conference you have to attend. It might involve you going to a different city, but definitely a big ceremony where lots of people are present. It could be a conference, a ceremony, something to do with work, celebrating someone's achievements. It could be some sort of tribute made to someone around this time. That's certainly coming up for you. But in work-wise with this card, it's looking very stable, and it's looking very happy, a very uplifting, upbeat energy with the Four of Wands. Now moving on, we have the Star card, one of my favorite cards in the decks. The Star card indicates, it could indicate the air sign of Aquarius, but I feel as though the Star card indicates fate, destiny, that whatever's happening for you around this time in January, it was designed for you, it was destined for you, this was put in your path for a reason. So if there's big things you're noticing around you and in your life, things happening, things changing, I feel as though this is fated. This is destiny calling you. This is something that's very strong, something that you might not necessarily be able to overcome because it's been put in your life, and it's just will change you in such a big way. And it could very well have to do with this partner. If this is love, I feel as though the partner that you're currently with, I feel as though you're destined to be with them. And this could very well end in engagement, marriage, because it's looking long-term here, and it's everything you wished for growing up. It's everything you wished for in a relationship. It's everything after, you know, turbulent relationships. It's everything you feel you deserve and you know you want. So the Star card is a beautiful card. It means whoever's in your life at the moment, it's fated. And if you are single, I feel as though someone may be coming in, like I said, a fire sign, and they're fated to come into your life. So don't be melancholy about it if you're single here with the Five of Cups. You need to stay optimistic because the Star card is just a beautiful card. It will bring you beautiful energy and a beautiful partner. Now, in regards to work, I feel as though this is you being in the public eye. I'm not sure if you work in media, somewhere where you're very accessible to fans and you're in the public image, but a lot of people will be noticing you this month. So it's time for you to step up your game if you haven't. If 2017 wasn't your year in work or creative pursuits, now is the time to change that. We've got the Star card, so this indicates notoriety, public image, people noticing you for your talents. You'll be a star, you'll be placed on a pedestal to people in their eyes. And you'll feel very emotionally abundant. You'll have all your stars. You'll be counting your stars, counting your blessings, so to speak. So this is a beautiful card. This is the time for you to step up, start that creative pursuit, whatever you've been thinking about doing, wishing for with the wish card here of the Nine of Cups. This is time now. It's time to act. The star is giving you the green light, Scorpio. So whatever it is, it's time to manifest it because the wheels are in motion now. Also, it could be some sort of project you're working on at work, or it could be that you could potentially be having a lot of admirers at work. There could be someone that might express interest, a love interest to you, which is indicated by the Page of Wands down here, that someone has had their eye on you at work and you finally, learn about this. And as I said, I feel as though whoever this person is around you, this admirer even, they're fated around you. They're going to be in your life for a reason. There's a purpose behind their presence. There's a reason why they've been put in your path. There's a reason why they're admiring you, etc. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. But again, this could even indicate fame, big fame in a very big way. But moving on, we have the Nine of Cups, and this is a beautiful wish card. This is you choosing from the catalogue of the universe. This is you. This is your hopes, wants, wishes, and dreams. It's a beautiful spread to get. It's a really strong start to 2018. The Nine of Cups indicates you manifesting your desires, and if you want to manifest that relationship, you will. If you want to manifest that marriage, that engagement, you will. It's all coming to you, Scorpio. The wheels are in motion. It's all starting. But with the Nine of Cups, it's something that you've been really hoping and wishing for. And it could have something to do with love. It could also have something to do with work. It just depends what's going on in your life and what comes through more stronger for you. But the Nine of Cups really is a beautiful card. You've got your ducks lined in a row here, so you're ready to go. You've got everything you need, Scorpio, to tackle this year. So it could be a person. This could be going on a honeymoon together if you're recently getting married. This is you taking a trip overseas and you get proposed to. This is you going out to dinner and get proposed to. This is you being noticed by someone who may have fame or public image behind them. This is you getting noticed in your creative pursuits. This is you following in your corporation, or your workplace. But this is you following your creative pursuits. This is you really saying, yes, I want to have this experience. I want to have this business. I want to do these things. I want to travel here. So it's all about taking the practical steps now. And I feel as though you will, because fate and destiny are just playing a massive part for you in January. But moving on, we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is a fire sign, I feel, and there's a message of love with this fire sign. So I feel as though that will be a big theme for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign. It could be an air sign. It could also be any other sign that's in your life that's significant to you at this time. And I feel as though there's a lot of communication regarding love. And as I mentioned to you before, it could be regarding moving up, crossing that milestone with your partner, moving up in your relationship to the next stage. Maybe you're both ready to take the plunge and do it. This could be the time where this happens. This could also be the time where someone expresses this interest to you if you are single. But I feel as though don't shy away from this person, because this person will be really, really good for you. And you might not see it, but I feel as though it could be someone you work with or someone you're affiliated with in some way in a professional manner, because here he is, the Page of Wands, sort of looking at the Ten of Wands over here. So I feel as though you're too busy working hard. You're a bit oblivious to this person, or you've neglected this person, so to speak, or you haven't even thought about them in this way, but I feel as though they've been watching you, they've had their eye on you, and you've just had your head down and you haven't even acknowledged this. Or it could be someone new that comes into your workplace starting January and this happens. See how you are working hard, oblivious to it. You know, you're not taking notice, you're in your zone, you're doing other things, but really you have this person that's chasing you, dying to be with you, express themselves to you, have a relationship with you. So that's quite interesting. But again, there's a strong message of love here. Love appears, love and fate this month are really, really big for you, Scorpio. But moving on, we have the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands sees you working really hard. You've got your head down, you're taking practical steps here. It's the number 10, which goes back to 1. It's a new beginning. It's possibly a new project, a new outlook on a creative project, a new job even. But I feel as though you're doing all these things. You've got a lot of things to do, a lot of people to speak with, a lot of people to liaise with at work. This could be in your personal life and in your love life also. You may have different people around you that want to be with you. And this is you sort of taking the initiative to talk to each one of them and sort of find out which one's best and which one's marriage material here with the 4 of Wands. Which one will bring you fulfill your wishes and desires and be this fated person that you want to be with and you want to spend a lot of your time with. But the 10 of Wands is, I feel as though you'll be working really hard and you'll be noticed for your talents at work. That's the 10 of Wands. So whatever it is that you're doing this month, make sure you put your best foot forward here with the Star card, because you will be in the limelight. People will be noticing you in ways they haven't before. And this includes superiors, bosses, colleagues, workers, secret admirers. A lot of people will be looking at you, noticing you, for your talents, for your work, for how you carry yourself, for your potentialness to be a partner for these people also. But moving on, we have the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is loss, it's defeat, it's a bit of melancholy as I described earlier. So there's some sort of disappointment here. And it could be relating to work. I feel as though they're sort of coming into each other here. So I feel as though there could be some sort of slight disappointment at work. I don't feel as though it's a conflict. I just feel like it's just a bit of a disappointment where, you know, you get into a bit of a slump or a bit of a dark place and you're not really sure where to take it. This could be sort of discouragement, I'm tempted to say. So it could be regarding a creative pursuit. You might not be sure which path to take. It could be regarding a partner and you're not really sure which one is the right one for you, or if you see it going further. But I feel as though it's fated. This person is put in your path for a reason. So you will get over this discouragement, a bit of despair here. And it could just be, there's a bit of emotion attached to this disappointment as well, because you have a bit of water in these cards. So there could be a bit of emotion here, or it could just be you feeling really emotional and overwhelmed with what it is that you're wishing, manifesting, hoping to attract. It could be that. But as I said, it's only slight. There's only one card that indicates that, which is this card down here, the 5 of Cups. Every other card appears to be positive, hardworking, brilliant, focused. You know, you're being noticed for your talents. So you will overcome this slight discouragement. So make sure you stay, you know, optimistic. You do have the Star card, you've got the Wish card here, and you've got the ability to work really hard and manifest whatever it is that you're wanting. But we'll have a look and see what the priestesses have to say regarding this this partner. What can this person that's around you, or maybe coming in around you in January, offer you? What can they offer you in your relationship? Or what sort of energy is linked to this person? Okay, so we have contemplation. So the priestess of contemplation is just that, someone that contemplates what she's writing here in her book of life. As you can see, she only writes the things and she only has the experiences that are worth writing down in her book of life. So this is important for you this month, Scorpio. This has to be worth it. All of this, make sure this person really is, you know, a star, makes you feel like a star, you can see as a potential marriage partner. Because I feel as though you'll be contemplating quite a lot here if they are the right person for you. Or it could be you're contemplating a bit of loneliness. And you know, you might have a history that didn't go so well with previous partners and in your relationships, but here you are, and you're only writing down the things that are worthy in your life with the Priestess of Contemplation. So that's big for you, Scorpio. There's a lot coming in for you that could potentially change your life, potentially rewrite the course of your life. So this is big. So contemplation is needed. And this person will make you contemplate, I feel. Make you contemplate a lot of things in your life. But we'll have a look and see what work will be offering you. What sort of emotions or messages will be attached to your creative pursuits and your professional career right now in January. So we have the Priestess of Wisdom. She's got some dates on these cards, September 30th to October 27th. And the Priestess of Wisdom is just that. She's wise. This could indicate higher study. This could indicate a role that's definitely more autonomous. That could offer you an associated traineeship, some sort of course to help you further this role and further your career with the Priestess of Wisdom. So that's one to watch, and you'll definitely be able to ace it with the Ten of Wands. As I said, you'll have a lot of communication, so this certainly comes through. This certainly resonates, these two cards. A lot of communication here, a lot of correspondence. And I feel as though you need to do this. If work will be offering you some sort of, you know, higher education to help you with your role, then I would highly encourage you go by and accept that and do that. But all in all, it looks like a lovely month, and I hope it is. I'm wishing you nothing but the best,